Great. Welcome to today's session. It's the 7th day of the 21-day yoga challenge by Soham Yoga.
How many times does a person breathe a day?
Yeah, if you know, you can
According to Canadian Lung Association, we breathe in and out about 22,000 times a day. We are powered by breathing.
Yeah, so if you want to answer, you can answer. I'm just going to mute everyone. If you can keep your video on so that we can do any alignment change or modification. Great. I'm Srini. I'm from Soham Yoga, and today is the day 7 of the yoga challenge for respiratory system. If you're ready, come into a yoga mat, or you can even come onto the chair. If you want to have a block to sit on, sit comfortably in Sukhasana, or the easy pose. With your spine erect. So we're going to use a mudra called Chinmaya Mudra today before we start our breathing. So for Chinmaya Mudra, you're going to touch your index finger, the tip of the index finger onto the tip of the thumb, and then the last 3 fingers are touching the inner palm. And place it on top of your thigh with palm facing the ceiling. Gently close your eyes if you're happy to. Take your awareness to your breath, either with your eyes closed or eyes open, preferably with your eyes closed, keeping your spine erect. Gently observe how your breath is. No need to judge. Just observe. Take your awareness to your breath. Once done, let's take a deep, joyful breath in and breathe out completely through your nostril. Continue at your own pace, taking deep breath in through your nostril and deep breath out through your nostril. Observe your chest expanding, your abdomen coming out, and your clavicle region gently raising up towards the ceiling. Continue at your own pace, taking deep breath in. Observe your abdomen coming out, your chest expanding, and your clavicle region raising up. Deep breath out, breathing out completely through your nostril region. Take a deep breath in. Expand your abdomen, expand your chest, using your clavicle region. Just gently take your attention to your breath going in and out through your nostril.
You going by yourself? I'll go by myself. Okay.
You at your own pace. Take a deep breath in through your nostril. Deep breath out through your nostril. We call this practice 3-part breath. Expanding your abdomen, expanding your chest, raising your clavicle region, and utilizing your lung as much as you can, using maximum lung capacity. As you saw, a normal human breathe in and out 22 times a day. By elongating your breath, by taking deep breath in and deep breath out, You're reducing the number of breath in and breath out, and increasing the lifespan. As you take deep breath in and out, take attention to your breath. Once you completed 8 to 10 times, gently relax your breath, getting it back to normal, having your hands in chin mudra, the tip of your index finger touching the tip of your thumb, and the last 3 fingers touching the palm of your both hands. Observe the silence, observe the breath, having a gentle smile on your face. Just going to prepare for 3 rounds of Om chanting. If you're happy to chant or listen, just take a deep breath in through your nostril. Elongate your spine and breathe out completely. Now with a smile for Om, breathe in. Om. 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 Observe the effect of chanting Om or listening to the Om chanting in your whole body. And observe your breath in and out of your nostril. Observe the mind. You bring it back to the present moment by gently taking attention to your breath. Whenever you're ready, gently take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, rub your palm, generate a bit of heat and placing it on top of your eyes, gently opening your eyes with a blink. Very good. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me and Jyoti. Great. Okay, let's come into a tabletop position if you're happy to. Gently, either there are 2 ways, either placing one arm distance. Sure, that you can view me. Coming onto your knees, placing one arm distance and one hand distance, or gently getting both your hands just below your shoulder and both your knees just below your hip region, both your feet hip distance between your leg. Gently, as you breathe in, arch back at your lower back region, look up or towards the wall in front of you. And as you breathe out, gently get your navel deep inside towards the spine. Raise your upper back, middle back. Breathe in, gently raise your head up, looking towards the wall in front of you, making an arch back, feeling a stretch in your lower back. And as you breathe out, gently get your chin onto the chest, your navel towards the spine. Continue at your own pace as I observe. Do it at your own pace, very, very gently. No need to do rapidly. Do it very, very gently. Breathing in, rise up, expand your chest. As you breathe out, gently go down, chin onto the chest. Continue for 5 to 6 times. Very good. Observe wherever the movement is happening, your lower back, your shoulder, your upper back and your middle back as you come down. Once you're done 5 to 6 times, gently sit in child's pose, getting your bum onto your heels and your forehead onto the ground with your hands either in front or behind you. And continue taking a deep breath in and breath out. Observe how your breath is. Stretching your lower back and expanding your chest. Gently being in child's pose. If you need to have one fist or two fists, you may gently place your forehead on top of your fist if there's any lower back pain. Once you feel complete, gently raise your head up, your chest up, coming into a standing position. Great. I'm going to do Trikonasana, or the triangle pose, to expand your chest. Try my best to get the whole view. Getting 3 feet distance between your leg, with your both feet towards the front of you. And whenever you're ready, gently get your right foot 90 degrees to your left foot. Your left foot is straight, right foot is straight. Without bending your knee, gently raise your both hand up, parallel to the ground. And as you breathe out, slide towards your right side. And gently come down and reach wherever you can. And open up your chest, straight towards the ceiling. Looking towards the ceiling, coming into Trikonasana. If you're going front, gently open up your chest and look towards the ceiling. Continue breathing in and breathing out. And observe a good expansion of your chest. If you need, you may gently come up so that your chest is expanding. Then in your next inhalation, gently rise up and relax your hands. Let's do it on the other side. Get your right foot towards the front and your left foot 90 degrees to your right. And as you breathe in, gently raise your both hand up, parallel to the ground. And as you breathe out, gently slide towards the left. Come down as much as you can. Once again, as you breathe in, expand your chest and look towards the ceiling. Have a gentle smile on your face. Again, if you're going to the front, expand your chest and look towards the ceiling. Trikonasana, the triangle pose, helps in expanding the chest, using higher capacity of your lung. Stay here for 5 to 6 breaths. And as you breathe in next time, gently come up and relax your hands. Relax your leg. We'll just do 1 round of sun salutation today to warm up. Gently come to the front of the mat. If you've not done sun salutation before, you may watch once. Otherwise, you may continue. Right? So we'll start with the right side. Come to the front of the mat with your spine erect. Coming into Tadasana. As you breathe in, breathe out. Coming into Namaste. As you breathe in, raise your both hand up straight towards the ceiling. Gently arch back as much as you can. Coming into Urdhva Hastasana. As you breathe out, gently reach the wall in front of you. And coming down as much as you can. If you want, you may have your hands on top of your knee, but keeping your spine erect or on the floor. As you breathe in, get your right leg back. Ensure you do not cross your knee beyond the toes. Hold your breath, get your other leg back. Knee into a plank pose in a single straight line without raising your head or going down. As you breathe out, place your knee on the ground. Gently get your forehead or chest, forehead or your chin onto the ground, coming into Ashtangasana. As you breathe in, raise your head up, your chest up, coming into Cobra. As you breathe out, gently raise as high as you can, raise your hip. Since this is your first downward facing dog, maybe you may walk your leg, gently raising your hip as high as you can. As you breathe in, get your right leg forward, coming into Ashvasanchalana. As you breathe out, the other leg forward. As you breathe in, rise up, slightly hunch back. Relax in Namaste, and placing your hands beside your hands. That's one round of sun salutation. Let's do it on the left side if you're happy to. Again, continue, breathe in, breathe out, coming into Namaste. Breathe in, raise your both hands up, straight towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, gently come down, reaching wherever you can or on the floor. Breathe in, get your left leg back. Coming into Ashvasanchalana. Hold your breath, get the other leg back. Coming into a single straight line into plank pose. Breathe out, your knee, chest, and forehead or chin on the ground. Breathe in, rise up. Raise your head up, your chest up. Having your abdomen on the ground. As you breathe out, coming into downward facing dog. Raising your hip as high as you can. Breathe in, get your left leg forward. Breathe out, get the other leg forward. Breathe in, slightly hunch back. And relax. Great. That's 2 rounds of sun salutation. Placing your both hands beside your body. With your eyes closed, observe your breath. Feel your chest expanded. Feel your whole body straightened up. With the warm up, gently lie down on your back whenever you feel complete. With your legs apart, hands apart, relax your whole body. Again, observe your breath. You could be fast because of the sun salutation practice. Just coming up to observe. Stay there, lying down on your back. Feel your breath. Observing your breath. Once you're ready, just going to continue with the bridge pose. So bend your knee, both your knees. Ensure you're able to touch your heels with both palms on the ground. And as you breathe in, gently raise your hip as high as you can. Taking support onto your shoulder. You don't need to do full bridge pose. Do as much as your body allows. And as you breathe out, gently get your hips on the ground. Continue for 3 times. Breathe in, raise your hip as high as you can. As you breathe out, gently go down. Placing your lower back on the ground, your palms on the ground. Let's do one more time. This time, holding the hip wherever you can. Continue normal breath in and breath out. And each time you breathe in, try to raise your hip as high as you can. And as you breathe out, relax your whole body. Stay there for 2 to 3 breaths. And as you breathe out, gently come down. We're going to continue with wind releasing pose or the Pavan Muktasana. Gently Get your both hands tucked behind your knee. And if you wish to, if you do not have any neck issue, gently raise your head up, your forehead towards the knees as much as you can. As you breathe out, gently relax your head on the ground. And relax your both feet on the ground with with your legs apart, hands apart. Relax your whole body. Again, observe your breath. Once you feel complete, gently roll on to your stomach region. We continue with the cobra pose. Before that, we'll rest ourselves in Makarasana or the crocodile pose. So make a pillow with your hands and place one of the chin on top of your hands and both the toes touching each other. Rest in Makarasana and again observe your breath. Once you feel complete, placing your both hands just below your shoulder. And as you breathe in, gently rise up, having your abdomen on the ground, taking support of your elbow onto the chest. Gently rise up, look towards the wall in front of you, coming into cobra pose. And as you breathe out, gently go down. We'll do it for 3 times, placing your both toes touching each other. As you breathe in, come up, rise up, look towards the wall in front of you. And as you breathe out, gently go down. Let's do one more time, this time holding the posture for a few seconds. As you breathe in, rise up, raise your head up, having your abdomen on the ground, looking towards the wall in front of you, taking support of your elbow onto the chest. And as you breathe out, gently come down and rest in Makarasana on the other side, with toes, the big toes touching each other, just coming up to observe. Great, very good. Very good. Once you feel complete, gently getting your both hands, your both palm on the ground and rise up and sit in Vajrasana. If you do not have any knee issue, so for Vajrasana, you're sitting on top of your heel. This helps to keep your spine erect, keeping your chest expanded. Great. Is there any issue sitting in Vajrasana for anyone? If you can't, you can sit in Sukhasana, and that's absolutely fine. Okay, so we're going to continue with Ardha Matsyendrasana. So it's very hard to explain how to do Ardha Matsyendrasana, but if you're in Vajrasana, sit on one of the side. If you're sitting on the left side, get your right foot just close to your left knee, and whichever leg is in the front, take the same hand behind you. As you breathe in, raise your other hand up. And as you breathe out, take your elbow onto the knee, giving a pressure onto your abdomen and your stomach region, twist towards your right side. Or whichever side you have the hand behind you. And have a gentle smile on your face. Each time you breathe in and breathe out, expand your chest and twist a little bit more. Stay here for 5 to 6 breaths. Once you feel complete, gently unwrap your hands as you breathe in, And as you breathe out, relax your leg. Again, we'll sit in Vajrasana before going on to the other side. This time, I'm going to do it on the right side. And then placing your left foot on top of your, just beside the right knee. Taking the left hand, so whichever leg is in front, the same hand goes behind. As you breathe in, raise the other hand up. Again, take the elbow onto the knee, giving a good pressure onto your stomach region if you do not have any stomach issue, and twist to your left side. Looking either towards the left shoulder or the wall behind you. Listening to your body. Do as much as your body allows. And staying here for 5 to 6 breaths. Each time you breathe in and breathe out, twisting a little bit more. Observe your breath. Once you're done 5 to 6 times, 6 breaths, gently raise your hand up. And as you breathe out, relax your leg. Great, okay. Is everyone doing good? Okay. So we're going to carry on with the camel pose. This again helps to expand your chest and your lung. So for camel pose, we're going to do only the half camel pose. So coming again onto your knee and gently rise up, expanding your chest. So again, we're not going to the full camel pose. If you're happy to do, I can demonstrate. But this time, you're going to place your both hand behind your hip region, on your hip region or the lower back region. Breathe in deeply, and as you breathe out, gently go back as much as you can. In expanding your chest, and as you breathe out, come back. This is again the half camel pose. As you breathe in, expanding your chest, go a little bit behind, pushing your hip region. As you breathe out, gently come back. If you're happy to continue, go and do a little bit more challenging. As you breathe in, raise your right hand up and place it on top of your right heel. And gently come forward and release your right hand. Let's do it on the left side. As you breathe in, raise your left hand up, placing it on top of your left heel, and gently go back as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, release your left hand. If you want to do the full camel pose, as you breathe in, raise your both hand up, placing it on top of your heel. And expand your chest, push your hip region, staying here for 2 to 3 breaths. And as you breathe out, gently release your both hands. And once you feel complete, relax in child's pose, placing your forehead on the ground. With both hands either in front or behind. And observe your breath. Take your whole focus to your breathing. And rest in the child's pose. Just coming up to observe. Stay in the child's pose. Once you feel complete, gently raise your head up, your chest up. We're going to do a breathing practice called Anulom Vilom. So for Anulom Vilom, you can either sit in Vajrasana or in Sukhasana. If you want to use a block, you can use a block. Sit in easy pose on the Sukhasana. So for Anulom Vilom, you're going to use a mudra, getting your both middle finger and the index finger touching the palm. You use the thumb finger to close the right nostril. Use the last 2 fingers to close the left nostril. Your left hand is in chin mudra, getting your index finger touching the thumb. It's sometimes called Gyan Mudra as well. So to begin, we breathe in through both nostrils. Close your left nostril and breathe out through the left. The next time you breathe in through the left and breathe out through the right. Continue breathing in through the right and breathe out through the left. You at your own pace, breathing in through one nostril and breathing out through the other nostril. If your mind wanders, just gently get your mind back to the present moment by taking your attention to your breath. Continue breathing in through one nostril and breathing out through the other nostril. Having a gentle smile on your face. For 5 to 6 rounds, Anulom Vilom. Once you're done 5 to 6 times, 6 rounds, as you breathe out through the left nostril, relax your hands on top of your thigh, gently coming into a lying down position for Shavasana. With your hands apart, legs apart. Taking a deep breath in. Whenever you're ready, lie down in Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and breath out. Just coming into a sitting position to give instruction. Next time you take a deep breath in and breath out. Take your attention to your right leg. Left leg. The whole hip region. Stomach. Your chest. The whole back region. Your right shoulder and your right arm. Your left shoulder and your left arm. Your neck region. Your whole face region. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, gently take attention to your whole body. Right from the tip of your toes to the crown of your head. Take attention to your whole body. Take attention to your breath. Your mind. Your mind is going elsewhere. Gently taking attention to your breath, coming to the present moment. As you feel complete, gently bringing attention back to your body by either wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, returning to your right side whenever you're ready. Staying there for a few breaths. With the support of your hands, gently come into a seated position. We'll complete the session with 3 Om if you're happy to. If you want to lie down, you can lie down as well. Let's take a deep, joyful breath in whenever you're ready. And breathe out with a smile. Let's take a deep breath in for Om. 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 So you complete, gently rubbing your hands, placing it on top of your eyes, very gently. Opening your eyes with a blink. Thank you for joining today's session. Have a good day. Thanks, Neil. Thanks, Paulina. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I ran over for a few minutes. I'm sorry for that. Just